today we are looking at the Black Shark Sixgill K2 keyboard. This is a mechanical keyboard, and as you can see, I've got the software up for it as well. I replaced my Razer keyboard basically because I spilled something on it, and it wrecked the lighting. The keyboard still works, but I've put it away. I'm probably just gonna, whether I can fix it or not, or give it away, I don't really know. But this is a mechanical keyboard. It is more on the budget end, so we're talking about £56, reduced from 62, I believe. But as you can see, it's pretty good. It's obviously a lot more noisy. I'm used to membrane keys, which usually tend to be more silent. I haven't done a great deal of game with it, but so far I don't really have any real criticisms of it. It's quite nice. It's a full size. I don't understand these. It's, personal preference, but I don't really get these half-size keyboards. It just, to me, it just looks weird. But each to his own, I guess. But yeah, so I've been quite happy with this so far, what I've used of it. We have got custom lighting as well, and I will show that off. It has a gaming mode. As you can see, there are some bits and bobs with it. Different, obviously, direction in terms of which way the lighting flows, speed at which it happens. And you can dim it. You can turn it off if you want. And so I've played around with this quite a bit. And I'm looking forward to doing some actual gaming on it. I haven't done much really yet, apart from mainly video editing. But let's actually go to the actual customization, and we'll have a look at the different lighting modes. I've done this once before. You can set macros up if you wish as well, which is always good. I've never actually, don't think I've ever done any macros before. Obviously, you can disable firmware upgrade, disable keys. There's some pretty interesting stuff. So we are set to the rolling lighting. At the moment, we'll go static with the first one. Kind of bland, but everyone's got a different preference. This is breathing, which is even, oh, it is actually on. Interesting. Next one is flowing. You have to excuse my Discord, it keeps going off constantly. Single. I mean, for the price of this, you're talking most of the more expensive brands, your Corsair, your Razer, your not HyperX, Steel series, and I believe HyperX do keyboards as well. They tend to be £70 upwards, which I don't know. I don't think I could justify spending more. £70 would be a push for a keyboard. I mean, really, but I mean, it's your money. If I'm sure there are some amazing experiences with the more expensive keyboards, but I haven't really played that many games on PC lately. I've been more console focused and retro of late. This one's supposed to be explode, but I'm not seeing anything actually happening. Set to blue at the moment. Excuse my finger, I keep doing that. Maybe that might be a custom one. Colliding. That's kind of cool. Actually, that's immensely cool, actually. For the money, I mean, the box is pretty basic, but I mean, you know. I was talking to a friend the other day, and he was saying he wouldn't spend any less than 200 quid on a keyboard. I was like, damn, but you know, I mean, everyone has a different budget. Some people may not define £56 as budget. It probably isn't to some degree, but you know, personal preference is everything. This is Spectrum. Glittering. Interesting. Ripples. Maybe that's a custom one. Quite possibly might be. Outward. And then obviously you've got your user define. So there's all the different effects and stuff. And user define, where you can set it basically how you want it to be as such. So you can even make your changes, so you can program the keys to be certain colors. So for instance, if I go to the WAS, we go red, then we apply that. So this is quite difficult to do on a phone. And there you go. It's kind of cool. It's there's a lot of things you can do with this. I think for the money, I can't complain. The key presses are really nice. These are changeable. I believe these are cherry red keys caps. But obviously you can pull them out and change them for different keys and stuff. I'm not that enthusiast when it comes to that kind of stuff, but you've got the options there, and you know, for what you're paying, I mean, I really can't complain, really. Let's just check what the actual description of the keyboard actually was. It's the Red Shark RGB mechanical keyboard, 105 keys. It's UK layout with red switches, full anti-ghosting, aluminium base. So it's a sturdy keyboard. It's quite. It was 62, but there was at the time on Amazon there was a little bit of money off, so I think it came in at about £56 in total. But you've got one at 59, which has blue switches. Now, I'm not that well versed on the difference with the switches. Obviously, the reds apparently, from what I understand, are one of the more quieter switches, but you'd have to look into that yourself. And there is also one at £50, but that is a US import on Amazon.co.uk. But for the money, the only critique I would say is I wouldn't have minded a wrist rest with it. But you know, I want to get a couple more of these keyboards, some of the more expensive ones, and try them out and get an overall sort of an overall look at these more expensive keyboards, because some of them are so expensive. I was looking at the Corsair, was it K70? That's basically the same as this, but that was like in it. Was it? Oh no, was it K70 or K70? I think it was 50. So no, it was £70, I believe. You got software. Obviously, I've shown you the software. The macros. You got 360 RGB lighting, economic layout, durable keycaps. Although I wouldn't test that because I wrecked my last one by accidentally spilling some stuff on it. You can turn the lights off. You've got up to, well, you've seen the 5 different lighting groups, and I mean overall the reviews for it are not quite 5 stars, but not far off.